Oh no. Hang on. What is that? There we go. Good morning. Everybody's here. We're getting here. Yeah. Got some old, well, not old, but people haven't talked to in a while. I was supposed to say hi. The Monster Man 332. Are we new? Or is that a new name? Narcs, good morning. Hey, Dylan, Teddy Bush, Freya, Narcsy, Northern, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Canada. Used to be my favorite country. How you guys doing up there? Yeah, rough go. Brock Maggiano. How you doing, Brock? Wow. Yes, that's an old rosé bottle, but it's water. Brock, good to hear from you, man. It's been a while. Yeah, we hope the holidays are treating you good, treating you well. No, not yet. Justin, how you doing, Pen? Friend. Lightning 8 TV. What's up? Do you remember that? The whole what's up thing. You guys are old enough to remember that little commercial? A bunch of preppy guys. What's up? Remember that? Yes, it was funny when it came out. Shoonie's back. Hey, Shoonie, how we doing? Landon Wilson. Welcome back. AC, good morning. Sup, dude gaming. There he is. Lightning bolt. The bolt's here. Bonsoir, mon ami. Bonsoir. Oh, bonjour. Hey, Bobby. Actually, I do. Well, in the summertime, I do, but it's because it's kind of cooler now here in California. It's down in the 60s. At night, it's down to the 40s. I leave it out. I don't like cold water. I just like it's like water. Is anybody here watching on the Instagram side of things? Let me know how that looks. It's my first time doing it today. Yeah, I'm. Hey, Narcs, you see if somebody can go over and check out whether the feed is working on the Instagram side. Hey, Foxy, how you doing? Yeah, so I got the getting closer. I just finished my last piece of business in terms of auditions and stuff. Well, Eugenie. Wow. Thanks, Brockster. Appreciate that, man. Eugenettes. It doesn't show. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, it has been actually. It's been a very productive week. I had to knock out a bunch of the. This time of year we have. It's like I try to close out my all my paperwork, like my payroll stuff, all my business dealings. I'm switching my my LLC this year, so I have a lot of end work to do between now and New Year's, and I have to travel back east for a family event. The last week in December, so I get to hustle now. Plus, I have a concert coming up. You guys gonna come to the concert? You're gonna come to the Christmas concert? We have the 5 existing Christmas songs, and I'm writing a new one as we speak. You guys want to hear? No, can't give it to you yet. Yeah. Family dude. Well, you're my favorite family dude. The plan for today, AC, is very simple. It's to talk to you folks about an hour, see what's going on, maybe read some headlines, just to see what's going on with Christmas, everybody. then I have a whole bunch of recording to do today. Yeah. NWO. I don't know what that means, but it's kind of cool. Well, it's either that or celery. Big fan of celery. Oh my God. Hang on. So you watch Cold Water. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Very proud of that film. There's two films that I really hang my hat on. Cold Water is one of them, and the other is A Pity, which I don't think will see the light of day. Really good movie. I have some clips of it on here, but yeah. Brock, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. It's truly not ready yet. It's a spoof on Here Comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa. So I'm working it out, and it may blow up and not go anywhere. But I've got the first. I got the tune kind of already in place. I just got to figure out some of the lyrics. I just got to sit down and write it. And I'm working on another theme song for something else. Yeah. Plus, always doing stuff. Yeah, well, celery love, man. Timing's everything, man. You can't teach timing. Nightbot. See, now Nightbot is doing his job. See that? Now Nightbot is doing his job. Although that Cameo address is wrong. It's just James C. Burns at Cameo. See, I'm not a fan of ranch. Too garlicky. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Thank you. So I will be doing a series of shows this week. Probably I've got next Saturday is the Christmas concert. More information will come out about that on Wednesday. I may do a show on I have to work on Thursday. Can't tell you what I'm doing. And then I should be clear until the first of the year. So we'll see. See, hummus, I'm not sure. Again, anything that has garlic or raw onions, I shy away from that stuff. Merry Christmas, Honest. Merry Christmas to you. I agree with you. Yeah, it's not out. It's not out. It's just, there's a lot of stuff. You want to do the water thing I'm doing. Where do you start? First of all, okay, I love this. I drink a lot more water when I drink out of a glass bottle. Several of these. I have all kinds of glass bottles. I don't like plastic. And I break a lot of glass. I was buying these bottles with those canning tops. The wire thing, you snap it down, right? Break those a lot. You drop them on the floor. You put them in the car. But drinking water out of glass is just a different thing for me. Pound that, man. I'll go through two of these today before the noon. Feel good when I do that too, by the way. Thank you there. Okay. There's Narks doing his job. Hey, so how's Christmas shopping going for everybody? Thank you. Pizza, yeah. Ranch and people use ranch on pizza. How bad must the pizza be that you have to put ranch dressing on it? That makes no sense, man. Don't give it away, man. Don't give it away. Yeah, it's a brutal film. Hey, Tavern. Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm experimenting with different things. I'm trying a few things and seeing what happens. I'm not that old, dude. Not that old, man. Yeah. Hey, Yunker, how you doing, buddy? Well, so what else is? So who's doing Christmas shopping? Like what's your favorite thing you've gotten for somebody so far? Or you have a for your wife, or your girlfriend, your boyfriend? Have you got something cool that you, I mean, you don't have to, give it away. Your shopping's going well? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really hard to buy for. People in the past, people try to buy me presents, and when you're a guy, guys don't really. We don't. I mean, all right, for the females out there, guys don't really need stuff at Christmas. We don't, man. Like most of us, especially if you're an adult and you're working, you buy it for yourself, man. If I need slippers, I'll buy them myself. I need socks, I'll buy. And plus, I know what I like. So I hate it when someone buys me something and I'm never going to wear it. Like, I'm just not going to wear it, or I don't use it. And I remember for years, my mom did this all the time. She'd buy me a sweater and it was always like too big. Or I'm very particular. I only wear like 100% cotton stuff. Any polyester makes me crazy. So I wouldn't, it's just, so I end up taking a lot of stuff back, or I hang on to it, and then I never wear it. When are you gonna wear that hat? Anyways, it's hard to buy for guys. We kind of take care of ourselves. Women, I'm clueless. Oh, Brox, I know, but you and your gal have a really unique situation. I think it's great. So if she wants a silver bracelet and makes her happy, man, that's an easy win. It's an easy W. I so agree with that. When somebody makes it easy, just take the W, right? And see. Kill a zero. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It means a lot. It means a lot. Although I would really recommend you become a welder or an air conditioning heating expert as opposed to a voice actor. It's not something to strive for. It's something you walk into, right? Freya, I can't put these up. I can't do this. I can't do this. Justin, you broke, so you're paying rent. Yeah, giving yourself a place to live. I love it. I love it. Hey, Arden. I'm so good, man. I got celery. I got cigars. And I got my water. So I am flying. Really, who do you see me as? As a superhero? I don't know. Definitely not Superman. Who would you see me as a superhero? Truly, what more does a man? Maybe just like Brock understands. Maybe just a good woman. Maybe that's all he needs. Some celery, a cigar, some water, and a damn good woman. I think that's good. Deathstroke, huh? Yeah, I'd be curious. I love Cheech and Chong, man. Cheech and Chong. You know, Cheech and Chong. I go back to the day when I was a kid. Probably when I was a kid. Basketball Jones. You guys remember that song by Cheech and Chong? Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's Up in Smoke. That basically that's what we did. We memorized that album. We just that and Bill. I'm sorry, I can't say I said aloud, but Bill Cosby was one funny dude. I know he did some pretty despicable stuff, but man, I'm telling you, he was some that Fat Albert stuff was just killer. We listened to him for hours and hours. Because remember, back in the day, you got a record, a piece of vinyl, and you spun that thing, and that we'd sit there, go to your buddy's house, right? And we're 12 years old, 13, and we just play that over and laugh and play it over. It's kind of great. You'd be Batman Beyond. Marcus, hey, no, I'm keeping good, man. I'm good. Actually, I auditioned for Batman. Batman. Yeah, I auditioned the video game. I auditioned for that. My wife asked me just the other day where I got so much candy. I said, I always have a few Twix up my sleeve. I'm Batman just once. Is the stream going weird, you guys? Huh, okay. It could be any number of things. Yeah. I want to try the modern Warzone because I want to see what the zombies are like. Um, yeah, yeah. So, Marcus, you've been missed, and we haven't been real consistent. I haven't been real consistent. Been kind of busy with life, and let's see. Of all the inventions of the last 100 years, the dry erase board has to be the most remarkable. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hey guys, text somebody. Hey Brock, can you send me a private private chat for a second? I need to talk to you about a couple things. Yeah, I did. I did. I auditioned for it a couple years ago. Went into whatever it was, the studio that was. Yeah, it's kind of good. Didn't get it though. I love our dad jokes. So yeah, I just got permission to announce that I'm back with the Yakuza. Um, I'm playing with Tasi again, so that I think the game came out in Japan back in early November, and they asked me to keep my mouth shut until the English version came out, which I think happened last week. So yeah, so I'm back as Watasi in the new Yakuza game. Yeah. Hey, Gathered Word, I'm doing good, man. Let's see. Modern Warfare is fun, but they add a round-based or proper Outbreak. I always go back to cool. See, Outbreak, man, Outbreak. That was the shit for me playing Outbreak, you know. Freya, see, this is good. What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa? A rebel without a clause. I love this stuff. Hey, Nate Dogg, how you doing? I really like your role as Watasi. Thank you. Oh, appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't really. It doesn't have as much weight as the Woods character, you know, but it's still a good. It's a nice gig. I recorded that in Honolulu, actually. So that's a great gig. Yeah, I love working in Hawaii. FZLA, yeah, man. It takes one to know one, right? Chicken, I can't say that out loud. That's awful. You like Cold War more than, see, that's a tough call. I mean, I just, I don't know. I'm kind of drifting away from the whole Call of Duty thing. Sorry, just kind of happening. You know, Christian Hayes, Raven King. Oh my gosh, it's like a holiday reunion here. This is great. Everybody's here. What's the lawyer's favorite drink? Subpoena colada. Oh, Freya, now you're killing it. Now you're killing it. Why does Santa Claus go down the chimney on Christmas Eve? Because it suits him. All right, OnlyFans. All right, I'll get serious about it. I think it is a devastating mistake. I think if you are now trying to base your entire value on your looks and getting people to respond to you by doing flagrant sexual acts, it's pornography. And you know, it's a disease. It's something that there's no, all I can say is it's a big mistake. You know, do not base your value on getting guys or whatever to you know, that's not a value system. That's like, it is a value system, but it's the lowest. It's the lowest because there's no one going to respect you for that. I mean, I've met porn stars. Like, they're not. I don't respect them. Yeah, they may have some money, but like, you know, you kind of did it the cheap way, right? And I know there's comparison to, like, you know, some of the scenes, some actors doing it, but I don't know. An actor who does a nude scene is different than someone who's just having sex on camera, because I don't know. I have strong feelings about that. I'm sure and I don't know what's out there. I'm sure there's people out there who could really set me straight on a bunch of things. But I just think that when your whole purpose is to exploit your physicality, then that's all they're going to see. That's all people will see of you. Oh, you're the only, you know, you're going to be this thing, this object. You're objectifying yourself. And then when people don't respect you, what are you going to say? You know, like, it's such a cheap thing to do. You know, it's just cheap. It's not like you went out and you built something and said, well, I built an OnlyFans. No, you didn't. You sat there, you showed your teen, your age to a whole bunch of people who were sad and lonely, and now you're exploiting. It's like it's a circle of descent. It's nothing that you go out there and you build you learn how to weld, or if you learn how to code something, or you do something that's really constructive. This is OnlyFans is just about consumption of trash. It's like eating a bad diet all day. So, anyways, I have strong feelings on it. I know I've talked to people who are in that industry and they justify many things, but I'm like, you know, go ahead, but you're still objectifying yourself. And I think it wrecks your ability to have an intimate relationship with somebody, because now, you know, how do you create something special with somebody else when the whole world has access to it? You know, how's it special? You know, I'm an old timer, when you say. And that's probably as much as you're talking about it on a happy morning. Great. Two fish in a tank. One turns to the other and says, how do you drive this thing? Well, the question is, do you want more from her? Do you want to have a different relation, or are you settling for that from her? Are you attracted to her? If you are, then you better make it known, because don't fall into that, because if be careful. You guys have a tough road, man. You guys got a very tough. Your ideas of interactions with women have been skewed by a lot of bad social media. If you numbers, if you like this girl in more than just a friend capacity, which I find hard to believe, it's really difficult for men and for girls and boys to be friends. I mean, at some point you can be business, but you got to have some clear boundaries, and you got to make sure that you are not sacrificing yourself to, like, just so you can be around. A lot of guys do that. A lot of guys will just, they like a girl, but they're afraid to present themselves. They don't want to reject. So they'll hang around, and then, they'll believe the stupid things somebody said. I mean, there's just a lot of problems with that. So just make sure you're being honest with yourself. And if you want something, if you don't want to be just her friend, then just make sure she knows that. Oh, good. Yeah, that was a fake nail. Yeah, that actually made a fake nail. And they wrapped it around his finger, and and also they started by actually just taking his real finger and taking the pin and putting it right to the edge of the cuticle and pulling it. I mean, it was a brutal. And he was such a great actor. He's gone on to have quite a career, that kid. Yeah, he's in New York now. He's done a bunch of really good TV. Yeah, he's a really excellent young actor. But his scream was just awful. Oh my God, it's heart-wrenching. Mm. Well, it takes a bit. I think if I did more advertisement, and I think if I was a little more consistent, we'd have a much better following. Yeah, I came here for the free food. You mean the celery? Mm. Raven King. I just think at some point, how many masters can you serve in terms of a game? Let's say masters. Fortnite and PUBG, I think these free platforms, before you had to buy the game, $75 every November, you're buying a, and I think they could plan on sales in a certain way. They could do things. They know they had their following. But then PUBG and Fortnite, where they had this open platform, it's free. Now they can compete in a new way. And you can't have the same story, because people want to have, they want things bigger, more, faster, and everything else. So I think they think they're limited as to what they can actually create as a narrative. And still, so it's a balance of showing you something that's familiar, right? But having something new enough that it gives you new interest. So it's a real balancing act, and I think the whole format is really struggling. This is great. Chicken, you're killing it today. So, why does Santa have 3 gardens? So he can ho, ho, ho. I love it. I love it. See, I never understood this at all. All right. Guys who go to strip joints, I don't get it. You're going to pay a girl to tease you. It makes no sense. You sit there and pay a girl to tease you. And this, again, there's so many things. I know it's the oldest profession, and people are doing what they think they got to do, but I really, again, that does not interest me. you know, I was like, okay, yeah, okay, you go ahead. So, why did the Grinch? Because he desperately need. Why did the Grinch rob the liquor store? Because he desperately needed some holiday spirits. Welcome, 1800 Cams 14. There you go. What does Santa spend his hard-earned money on? Jingle bills. I love you guys. Yeah, King. That was that's the second. Well, yeah, it's the second time around. Yeah. Sarge, how do I get a girl? First of all, stop thinking about getting, not getting. You're not out there with a club banging her on the head. That's look at the idea is this is what I'm gonna try to say to you: build a life you're proud of first. Have the ability to take care of yourself. Have the ability to operate to be autonomous, so you can make decisions based on what you like and don't like. Because right now, all you're going to attract is somebody who's going to be at your level. So I don't know your situation, but the more successful you are, success means fitness of mind, fitness of body, fitness of spirit. Okay, have an income, have a career, have a goal, have a mission, have something you're striving for in your life. And then when you meet somebody who can help enhance that or can join you on that journey, that's the one you want to invest time in. But right now, I assume you're younger. Right now is the time for you to invest time and energy in yourself. Become a whole person. Having a relationship does not make you a whole person. It's an investment. You're investing time and energy into another human being. You got to make sure you make a good decision. If you make a decision based on some deficit in yourself or some insecurity, and you're going to pay for that down the road. Become whole first. If you're young, take the next year and really build out your life plan. What do you want to do for a career? If you don't know, you got to find out. What skills do you have? What knowledge do you possess that's worth? What value do you bring to an employee, to your friends, to your family? What value do you bring to a relationship? Figure that out, and then I guarantee you'll magnetize the individual that's going to be good for you. But if you're out there hunting, hunting is like this. It's like that's where the OnlyFans conversation is. Oh, I want that. No, you don't. You do not want a broad who's out there shaking her ass for attention, or she goes in, or these women that do all this work with their, they get their lips done and their faces done and the boob jobs because they want to be. But that's not something you want to. It's just that vanity is just it's treacherous and it's dangerous, and you're dealing with a lot of scar tissue that you don't want it, man. It's so slow down. I don't know your situation, but you don't want to get a girl. You want to get a hold of yourself first. You want to build a life, build your community first, and then that individual, they will show up, man. I promise you. When you're ready, if you're doing the right things for yourself, that will show up. Exactly, Northern. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's the girls that you're going to run into now. Unless again, everything has its qualifiers, right? But if you're working on your thing, if you're a young man and you're building your life, you really need to focus on that. And then you have some money in the bank, you have a job, you have some momentum, you know what you're doing with your life. Then you can add a relationship, and it's something really special. But if you or if you find the right gal who's helping you get to where you want to be, that's special too. So there's nothing is absolute. But for most of us, having the ability to focus on building ourselves first is the key. Work on ourselves first. And this goes for women too. A man is not going to solve your problems, right? A man is going to have to be, if you want to be a mom and you want to have a family, then you've got to have certain things in place for that to happen. And I guarantee you, selling your wares on Instagram, selling your pictures is not the way. The guy who's going to come to you is not the one who's going to take care of you. He's coming for that and that alone. So you got to figure out your own values, right? God, am I fucking lecturing too much today? I think so. All right, see. Yeah, I mean, not much different. I mean, again, I have a lot of respect for the work it takes to be that, but it's also it's like, well, all right, I respect the effort because I was an athlete and I know what it's like to build that, to work that hard, but to what end? For me, I never understood just being big for big sake. If I train, I was trained for strength and movement and I was a hockey player, as a football player. I trained. So when I trained, and the people I know who train were to be better at what you do. It's an enhancement. It's training. Bodybuilding is a thing. That's your goal. Build your body, and you really have to be a certain mindset to want to do that. I think, and it's again, it's just you're here. This is, and that's really mostly for guys. Really, that's not for girls. I mean, it's like most women are afraid of that. Am I wrong? I think that's really mostly for guys. The bodybuilding stuff. How to get a farm girl to marry you? First, you attract her. Wait a second. Wait, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. I almost forgot my holiday spirit. Oh my goodness. Ho, ho, ho. Let's put it on this side. There we go. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. What goes? Oh. Santa walking backwards. Oh, I love you guys. Yeah, but I love it. Let's qualify that. As long as you are focused on the things you can control, that is your daily movements, what you put into your brain, what you put into your body, what you open your impressions, like the things that you listen to, the things you watch, the time you spend. That's the thing. That's the thing. You become what you pay attention to. So be careful. So yes, if you sit there and you're doing your thing and you're doing taking care of the things you can control, then you let go of everything else and that all happens. I agree. Yes. I love it. What type of bike? The Santa ride. A Harley Davidson. Love it. I don't know. I'm not a gay dude. I have there's gay dudes who I'm sociable with. I don't have a lot of gay guys in my life. I know a few who are, I would say, am I friends with? Do we spend a lot of time together? No. Definitely not without a female present. So I don't know. I can't answer. I do not have gay friends. I don't think I have any. Doesn't mean I'm not friendly with them. Doesn't mean but there aren't many gay guys who reach out and say, "Hey man, let's go grab dinner or something." That's not, that's not in my life. Oh, honest. Oh, honest. No. You can't. You can't do that to me. You cannot bring up stuff like. Anyways, Donna Croc versus Super Gator. The one thing about that is extraordinary is that was one of the last projects that the great late David Carradine was in. I worked with him on that. I was with him the week before he went to Thailand and he passed away. It was crazy. It was a crazy thing. I get a call from the producer. Hey, we're going to shut down for a little bit. Why? Well, David Carradine's not with us anymore. Oh my God. So yeah, that was that movie. Yeah. I think it was that movie. Was it that movie? I can't remember. I have done so many low budget, no budget films. I can't remember half of them. Lex. Yeah. Hey, Justin, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming by this morning. And yeah, I'll be here. I'll probably be back on Wednesday. Well, I just forgot it was Christmas. I forgot the hat. I just forgot it was Christmas. Yeah, I got to shoot a whole bunch of promotional stuff, like for cameos and for the concert on Saturday. So, and I got the new music video to shoot. I got my Santa suit over there. I just forgot to put it on this morning. There you go. Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I really believe that if your boundaries are intact and people understand that, it's sure. I get it. I think I am assuming you're younger than me. I'm assuming. I think the internet's younger than me. I think your generation is a little more connected that way. Again, there's a lot of gay guys who I'm friendly with, but we don't really seek each other out, you know. Yeah, we hit all fields, don't we? Santa Woods, ho ho. Let's see. My experience being single and trying to date, it's creepy. Some guy was keeping every 5 minutes for a picture to prove myself I was alone. Yeah, it's tough out there. I mean, yeah. I don't know, Teddy. I have a lot of questions about that. You know, I really believe, and this is my own path, but I believe we attract. We magnetize ourselves. You know, things that we have to work on. We magnetize the people who force us to look at that. You know, I think we're magnetized to our flaw. I think we're magnetized to our flaws and to our strengths as well. So, you know, I'd love to have a conversation about that sometime. What does Snowman call their offspring? Tilden. Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, when people say you're phobic, that phobic means you're afraid. Like, I mean, you know, come on, I'm 5'11", weigh 200 pounds. I'm not afraid of most things. So that's not a, yeah, I get that. It is a joke, but you know. Cambino, I remember that name. Weren't you? Gambino. Anyways, glad you're here, man. How much did Santa pay for his sleigh? Nothing, man. It was on the house. Let's see. What's like? Dude, that's such a long story. It's great, man. One of the greatest gigs of my life. It was awesome, you know. Yeah, when I was yeah, you know what? There was a thing back when I was young and attractive, and I'm not fishing for a compliment. I mean, like, you know, when I was younger, it's basically, you know, we are attracted to youth. Youth attracts youth, and yeah, uh, my agent at the time who was also my roommate, who was, you know, he kind of went both directions actually. He told me, yeah, a lot of guys would, you know, that's the goal for them is to, you know, they're gay, but they want to be with a straight man. So that's not an unusual aspect. This is, I'm sorry, chicken, you're killing it today. You are freaking killing it. Why don't you ever see Santa in the hospital? Because he has private elf care. What's that? 5'11"? I'm average. I'm an average dude, just an average guy. You're running away from guys and hiding behind stuff in a store. Oh my God, Teddy, that's terrible. That is terrible. Oh my goodness, that's freaking terrible. Um, I don't know. Is that what kind of guys are these? I mean, at least you're getting attention. You got to look at it. Hey, I'm getting attention. You know, here's the thing: a lot of girls, a lot of women, there's a lot of guys out there that are interested, but many girls think they're waiting for George Clooney to become available, and it's a little unrealistic. You know, just like guys who think that, you know, that girl in the OnlyFans is going to be available to them. No, that's most of that's manufactured with AI, and a lot of it is, you know, we become we become victims of the content we absorb. We become victims of the content that we watch and we listen to, and it dictates a mindset. It dictates our perspective. It creates our momentum, and we get start looking for things that aren't realistic or don't really exist. You know, so we got fantasies about each other, or we get hatreds or resentments. And the tragedy now is I see a lot of young men are just so beaten into submission that they don't know how to talk to girls because they're told they can't talk unless you're rich and beautiful and handsome and 6'5", and then a lot of girls will say that attraction is okay. Well, all right, I'll accept that, but an average dude who's just like having a job and living a good life is not seen as legitimate because there's this expectation that a guy's got to be famous and wealthy and tall and all these things. And that's like, you know, it really has the idea of, but there's many things that, and it's the content we consume that creates this social disconnect that's happening. Let's see. Would you like hammered shit, face blue smile? Let's see. So, well, there's got to be somebody out there who's looking for a great 37-year-old gal who looks. He's probably going to be older though. He's probably going to be somebody in his 40s, you know, and that's a tough one. Oh, brother, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean that's the thing. When we start putting people on pedestals. People on pedestals, it's like that's when it gets really intimidating, right? And this is what I'm trying to say to you guys. You really have to build an identity for yourself. So when you bring your identity, not your fear, not your inadequacy, you got to know what your value is. You only get that by overcoming challenges and understanding, oh, I have this thing, I have this life, this has value to me. And when it has value to you, other people will value it. Do you know what I mean? Again, I can't speak so much for women. I don't know much about women. I'm really bad at that, actually. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. You kidding me? It says, hey, shoot me. It's literally, it's the target. It's the colors of a target. No. I don't know what this is. Oh God, yeah. And remember something, these young boys, right? A lot of these guys are looking for mommy figures. A lot of these guys have not been weaned into life. So you have you're very nurturing. You have a lot of that nurturing energy. And a lot of these young guys, they want a mommy, and you don't want that. You want a man. And men are hard to come by these days. We have effectively, with our social media and our constant and this constant battering of toxic masculinity, we've destroyed the ability for these young males to transition to manhood. We've made it almost impossible. And the price to be paid is like people like you, Teddy, is that the men that you need to be with somebody who has their own integrity, their own power, who can actually contribute to your life from their abundance and not their core, are hard to come by. 100%. Yeah, I hear it all the time. And guys are just trained to be so meek. I mean, again, it's tough. Men have really been kind of branded the devil, and men have been really kind of beat into submission. So I think it's it's going to happen more and more. Yeah. Let's see. Why did Frosty's girlfriend break up with him? Because he was a total flake. Okay, but see that's where that gets really, and all these things get when you take these one-liners and you mold them to your own purposes or to your own ineffectuality or your own weaknesses. They become a way to stay where you are. Everything is, I'm at a certain age. When I see guys from my age, I go, I'm not nothing like that. My energy, my vitality is such, it's just a number. My age is just a number to me, but it can be used in the other direction. They can do it just to justify not having attained things or not being able to deliver something to a circumstance. Yeah. Devin, that's exactly it. What it is here's the deal. What people like is somebody who's autonomous, who's self-contained, especially women like this, because they don't want to have to take care of a little boy. They want somebody who has their own life, their own thing, and you can determine who you let in and who you don't. And that's what it becomes. You get to be selective on the best possible. Like, is this individual going to contribute to my life, or are they going to draw from it? And I don't, especially, I don't mean like financially. I mean, will they, can you trust them? Do they have integrity? There's so many things that, that's all personal too. So. No, the mood is, see, this is the thing, Nugget. We got to be able to talk like this and not have the mood be destroyed. Like this is life. This is shit that we should talk about. And we don't have to get upset about it. We don't have to get angry. We don't have to retreat. You can listen and say, I feel this. I think this. State your case. And I promise you, You will never be attacked for stating your case. As long as you don't blame other people for for your life or for the choices we make. As long as you don't blame other people, I'll protect you, man. As long as you have accountability, own your own shit, I'll stand by you. But the minute you start saying, well, you did this and he did that and he did that, shut the fuck up. Go do that somewhere else. All right. What did Santa sing when he went down the chimney? Chestnuts roast. I love it. There you go. See? See, there it is, man. You're at a great age. Give yourself 2 more years. Get really solid. Get a bank account. Get solid, and you got this. 100%. 100%. And if that's a good partnership and you're both growing, that's a beautiful thing. But that comes from, having the ability to stand on your own. I love your point, Rock. I love it. Again, it's never one thing. It's like, are you ready to be involved with somebody who you can be in balance with? I think it's about balance. I think having the ability to, I'm doing this, and not getting sucked over too much, and this exchange. That's important stuff. Yeah. Grinchman Woods. Well, that's the thing to look at, Yeah, you are. I mean, you took care of Shuni, you take care of everybody. That's a great feature, I think. Absolutely. And vice versa too. A good man doesn't want a mother. A good man wants to have the nurturing, but it's also, yeah, I agree. Well, here's the thing. I have a question for you, and this is rhetorical. And this is a great conversation. Do the right thing. But what is the right thing? So we all have, if you took 20 people and said, okay, what's the right thing? They would all have a different answer. That's where things get curious. There's got to be a standardized, okay, the right thing is X. In Christianity, they have the 10 Commandments. There's other pathways have their own book of rules. Okay, these are the rules. This is the right thing over here. So how do you get a universal decision on what the right thing is? And this is where I think most of the conflict comes from. We don't have a commonized language. And as time goes on, we're now destroying our ability to communicate because every group wants their own lexicon. So how do we have this? Like, think of the confusion just in the color green. If you're in France, it's one thing. If you're in Italy, it's another. You know what I mean? So we're not developing a universal language that everyone can have the same agreements on. Oh yeah, that is an apple. No, that's a carrot. Well, no, it's an apple. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a thing that we're battling with right now. Yeah, get it done, man. Get it done. Christmas spirit. What is Christmas spirit? What is that? Arda, just start doing something, man. Just pick something. Doesn't matter what it is. I would start, I don't know if you're doing this now, but start by exercising every day. Just exercise every day. And that'll get you started. Read a book. I don't mean just pick a book. Pick a classic. Read something, right? Pick a book. Yeah. Start there. And then the next thing will come. Start small. Golden Alpha. Yes, that was me. That was me doing the car show commercial. So we'll leave it at that. I agree. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Sorry, it just is. Next. That's a great thing. Yeah, Christmas spirit is that. I mean, there's a big thing 1 hour, exactly 1 hour. That's out there, and I'm curious about. Christmas was actually about celebrating certain religions, honoring the birth of Jesus. That was Christmas, Christ's Mass. The Mass of Christ, Christmas, and it gets through. Now, for many, it has descended into how much stuff can I get. I just remember I knew some teenagers. They'd have these lists of things they wanted, consumption they would consume, and they would feel bad if they didn't get everything on their list. Like, well, so it's about greed. How much stuff can I get? And that's happened more and more. I mean, everything I see, like Black Friday. Oh yeah, let's all get shit. Let's all buy shit. It's turned into a consumer activity as opposed to a way of sitting down and connecting with your people around you. I think it's about connection. I think it's a time to fucking settle down, make a connection, and just kind of remember that, hey, without people around us, it really is a strange life, I mean, there's a girl I was taking some time. I don't know if she lost interest in me, but every day we talk. Here's the strange thing. It's like talking at Instagram is not talking. You're not in. You got to get in a room together and see if it works. This thing on Instagram or texting, it's such an inefficient way. I mean, it makes it easier to not be intimate. It makes it easier not to connect. But sometimes you just got to, get out of the house and go down and have a cup of coffee and just see how things roll. That's sometimes the only way to do it. And if somebody loses interest because you haven't taken the steps, if you really are interested in somebody, just, hey, let's meet up. I like you. Well, hey, I'm interested in you. You want to meet up, see if there's some chemistry here. And that terrifies most people to do that. Yeah, absolutely, Brock. 100%. Foley, I'm telling you, if your gal likes Black Ops, she's probably a keeper. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's simple math. Yeah. Yeah, this is good advice right there. Yeah. You young guys should sort of form a group, a team, an accountability team, and just stay in touch with each other. Track yourselves through your because you need guys around you, guys, not gals. Gals are great, but at a certain age, you need a group of guys who are goal oriented, and you just kind of stay with each other, man. Hey, did you get that done? Sit down, make a group, make your plan for next year, and then have an accountability group. Hey, did you get that done? You're supposed to send that letter out. Is that letter written? Okay, let's help you do it. Then you boys get around you and you get together and you help each other achieve your goals. That's a community you want to build. That's a great thing to do during Christmas. Is set up your plan for 2024. Don't sit there watching football and eating and doing stupid shit. Get a group of guys together and make a plan for 2024. What do you want to accomplish next year? What do you want? What do you want for yourself? Who do you want to be? It takes a little bit of work and maybe a little bit painful too. Yeah, gifts are tough. I wouldn't think about spoiling people. I just give them something that expresses your how you feel about them. That's all. And money is not the answer, man. You can people use money as a way to not have to make effort or to think. A well thought out present is worth so much more. You can drop $1,000 on something because it's easy and thank you, but something you think out and you give someone that's really thought out. It's not about giving somebody money or it's about time. It's about attention. And when you give yourself a minute to really consider okay, what's this person need and want? What can I do for them? What can I help them? What can I give them that expresses it means a lot more. And guess what? If they do not know, if they don't accept that, then these aren't people you want in your life. If they can't handle what you bring them as an expression of who you are, then you may want to move on from, really considering them an inside. It's like an inside thing. Yeah. There you go. Arda, you don't have to decide, man. It will decide for you. Do not love something that does not love you back. Okay. There you go. That's a very simplistic way, but hey, man, just go out there, try some stuff. The thing that's right for you will pop out. Don't this idea, I'm going to make it happen. That's not quite the context we're talking about. Do a few things. See what feels right. See what comes to you. See what it gives you momentum, and that will be able to welcome back. Okay, but my other ones is Elf, Fred Claus. Come on. Dude, I got boots older than you. I'm 31. Yeah, man, you're old. 31. Oh, if I could be 31 again. Just for a week. Just for 1 week to have the body I had when I was 31. Not the aches and pains. Anyway, feed my dinosaurs. Hey, man, I'm good. I'm talking to you folks. We'll be on for another. I'm here until 9th, till 10:30 actually. I know guy friends are really important, but if the guy carries the torch for you and you keep him hanging around, that's not fair to him. You got to know, this happens a lot with women, that guys will stick around as friends, until hoping the opportunity comes up, hoping that, be careful. Just be careful of that, Teddy. Just be careful of that, because a lot of guys don't have the power or the strength to say, "Hey, I want something different," and it's it's a beautiful thing that when somebody who's struggling like that, that's a great thing. That's that's a real nurturing act, and it's important to do that for them, especially if somebody it's been incapacitated. But in general, just be aware that keeping women like to keep male energy around them, and they will let guys stay in contact with guys who have no chance, but they're there. It's just as like to have that male energy present, and sometimes that's why I think things don't work. Is that they have an abundance of male energy, but there's no place for the one male to show up and have access. There's all this extra male energy. Like, well, I don't want to fight that. It happens a lot. It happens more than you think. Burns at 30. Still harboring hopes of playing hockey. Actually went to camp when I was 29. I owned a restaurant in New York. I was partners. I was partners in a restaurant. I was running a hockey program in New York City. I was trying to write music a little bit. I was rollerblading in New York every day, because that's how we got around. And I was dabbling in, when acting work came up, I did it. But I was mostly working on building a hockey program in New York City. And that's 30. Yeah. Sky Rink. Actually, some of my old players reached out. Yeah. You sell guns? Do you know Darwin? Have you met Darwin? Darwin works for Battlefield Arms. He does marketing for them. Yeah. Because it's terrible. It's a terrible movie. I mean, Well, all right, Dumb and Dumber is a. I'll take Dumb and Dumber as a Christmas film as well. Anything that has snow in it, I'll call it a Christmas film. Yeah. Omar. Yeah. 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 I tell you, I'm. You are such a nurturing soul. I'm sure that these guys are really happy to have you as a friend. I am sure. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I played hockey for a long time. I played in Belgium. I played a couple games in the American League. You know, I was I was okay. I was okay. I played for money for a little bit. I coached for money for many years. So let's see. Death Base. How you doing, Death Base? Glad you're here. Yeah. The all right. There's also animated films. Uh, Charlie Brown's Christmas. Charlie Brown Christmas. That's classic. What else is classic? What else is another? The other Grinch. The Grinch is Stole Christmas. It's great. Uh, and the one that was the claymation, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's always one of my favorites. Remember claymation? They have actually like little clay. Yeah, he's yeah, that's what he does. Omar, go study, man. That's where you belong, not here. Get it done. Go be smart. Go be perfect. You got it, man. You got this. Yeah, well, we we yeah, we have a gun industry here, to say the least. Yeah. I don't know. I have to find out. Darwin, I talked to Darwin actually 2 days ago. Yeah. He yeah, he's battling some demons right now. Yeah. Stop motion. That's what it's called. Stop motion. Yeah. Claymation. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I loved it. I loved it. Actually, do you want me to reach out to Darwin? I think I will. Hang on. Let me see if I can see. I know he's probably not working today. Copy. Send this to Darwin. See if Darwin wants to come on the show real quick. All right. I just sent Darwin an invitation to come on the show. Let's see. Coming back to the right thing to do. The question is the reason I like superheroes such as Batman, Captain America. They seem to come with the answers. Well, they don't. Writers do, and they're always. I don't know, man. The right thing is how subjective is it? You know, what is the right thing to do? Do at what point is sacrificing yourself no longer the right thing to do? At what point do you stop having do you do you let one person destroy millions because you preserve one life, or do you take out that one person just to save millions? And what is all life sacred or just selected life sacred? And there's again, to say one's right or wrong that's where the wars begin. So how do we find out what's right? How do we homogenize that? All human life is important, really. Okay, but yet we make decisions every day that indicate it's not, right? We'll say that one group's it's important, but the other group's not because, well, we're not happy with what they think, do, or say. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see. Would be a good gunsmith. Great advice. Amazing advice. Yes. Acquire the skills needed. Know how to work a lathe, be a machinist, know how to do woodwork, know how to, how to work with precision uh, tools. Great advice. I love this. I love you guys. There's always something to be learned here by this community. I love you guys. You're amazing. I've been hearing a lot of Black Ops. I'm not paying attention, guys. It's like if they reach out, great. If not, I'm on to something bigger and better, or something. Just I'm on to other things. Now I think Price looks like me. I was doing this long before Price was. So. Yeah, Coldwater's a Christmas movie. Yeah, it'll get you going. Oh my goodness. The prodigal returns. Hala. Oh my goodness. We've missed you. We've missed you. That's Hala's an OG member of the community. We missed. You've been missed. You have been missed. Well, they don't make guns in Iran. There's no Iranian built weapons. Is it all just Russian? Or is it all just Russian built? Curious. Yeah, all the above. Far as I know, probably not. I haven't heard anything. I still I still do some work. I don't hunt it down like I used to. I used to have this voracious appetite, and I used to work really hard at getting auditions and getting them in on time. Now it's if it shows up, I do it. I'm working on another AAA game that I'm not at liberty to speak about. Yakuza just came out. I worked that this year, a couple days this year on that. That came out. But I didn't, again, that because I knew the producer and director, and he just offered me the job. So my days of going out and really hustling are kind of over. If somebody wants to offer me a job, I'll take it, but I'm not, in that sense, I'm retired. I'm retired from hustling for it. Here's my resume. Here's my evidence. If you can't figure out I'm your guy in that, then I'm not your guy. It's a good movie, man. It's a good movie, but it's not a happy ending. I have not done that. I've been thinking about. I've been watching some of the stuff. I've been watching a lot of the zombies stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I would have loved that too. A lot of stuff. Yeah, hala. I'm hoping we can get like a Christmas reunion. You guys want to try to do that? You want to reach out to all the old past and say we're going to have a Christmas reunion? Let's see. I love it. I love it. I love reading your stuff, guys. Hala, I'm so glad you're here. I mean, you've been missed. Oh my goodness. You guys have some holidays coming up too, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it seems intimidating, overwhelming because it is. It's not an easy life, and there's a lot of luck. There's a lot of skill. So my recommendation is get a life skill that makes money first, because people who make a living at this are far and few between. It is not, you don't become a millionaire. Very few people do. It's a lot of work, a lot of You probably have to relocate. I mean, there's just so many things. You can do it, but make sure you have a way to make a living because you're going to need to buy classes. You need to buy equipment. You're going to need to invest in it. And that takes money. So I say to you, you can do it, but you've got to give yourself time. And time, time's going to take some money. You need some cash to do that. So get a job, get a skill, and then slowly work into it. And if it's right for you, your talent will blossom and you will find your way, Wow. Yeah. That's a big deal. Yeah, we don't, soon they're going to destroy that here. And they're trying to destroy that here now because some people are so, just because someone's, don't get me started. Yes, I met Nolan North. He is a gentleman. He is funny. He is an all-around good dude. We've met a couple of times. We've been on panels together. He's a great guy. I have never lit this in my entire life. I lit this one. I did a movie back in 2007 called 1888 Zombies, and I got one of these. And I tried smoking it. It's terrible. I can't smoke. I've never smoked. But I do like to just sit there and just kind of suck on it. Suck it. Tastes great. And, I've never smoked. Greg, how you doing? Your first time here. Welcome, man. Listen, this is rarely about Call of Duty and mostly about the community we've assembled here. These are all great people. Say hi. You have friends here, man. Just join the community. The only rule is, don't insult anybody, but talk about whatever you want to talk about. We have a lot of tolerance and a lot of intelligent people here. And some amazing friendships have been built on this platform. And that's why I do it. So I'm glad you're here. Thanks for showing up and come back again, man. Reach out, meet everybody, say hi. Doesn't matter, man. You're here now, Hello, you're like, one of my favorites. It's like having one of my nieces come back for Christmas or holidays. Yeah. Yeah, I wish people could hear this, I wish, I just wish we are going down a road because there's these frightened, weak people who don't understand. Like, this is not about, if you want to be safe, protect yourself, get some skills. You want to be safe. This is not a safe world. You'll never make it safe. I lived in New York for 15 years. It's not safe. You keep your head in a swivel. You take care of yourself. You take care of your people. And to take away someone's ability to do that, and more than that, it's about, the government's getting stupid. And if the government you have all these people ranting and raving, we gotta, I don't know. I'm a big two-way supporter. And thanks for saying that. Take away our abilities to protect ourselves, and now we're dependent on a government that doesn't really have the ability know how to do that. Well, Steve Blum's a great guy, and he'd probably be a great teacher. And I would say take his class, but getting into the business is a different thing. Becoming a good voice actor is one thing. Becoming one who makes a living at it, that's an entirely different animal. All right, Raven King, good to see you again, man. I'll be back. I'll be back here probably on Wednesday. All right, yeah. What time? Maybe more towards the afternoon. So guys are at work. Hey, and all I gotta say, hala, because you're here. I got a feeling deep inside. We've got ourselves a Darren Recessian on the house, baby. He's here, my man. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Good. Guess who's here? Halah's here.
Who's here?
Yeah, a lot of old timers showing up today.
Oh, very good. Did you just call me an old timer?
Well, we both have gray beards, so yeah, we're freaking old times.
Yeah. I see you guys are talking about guns.
Yeah, we have a fella, this guy here, he lives in Iran and he wants to be a gunsmith, but he says because he lives there, he doesn't have the opportunity. And he's just told us, don't let them, this is the kid from Iran saying, don't let them take your guns. This is a kid from Iran.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you have to worry too much about that.
Ah, boy. Yeah, until they make it illegal again. So, you know.
I'm taking my mom. I'm literally chauffeuring my mom around to like grocery stores. It's something I do for her on Sundays. Take her shopping and take her out to brunch. And so I'm sitting here in the grocery store parking lot. And you never know. You never can be too safe.
Never can.
So anyway, well, what's new, guys?
Oh, we're talking about everything, you know, standardized old school Sarge's Corner. We are, you know, just usual stuff, talking about growing up, women, men, dating, you know, female relationships, you know.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a little bit about all those subjects.
Yeah, you
just
do.
a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of loving the beard, man.
Oh, yeah, it's long.
You're going full jihadi on me. I like it.
Well, you know, gotta make sense. How else am I going? Now, you know what? I'm not going to say what I was just about to say.
Yeah. Hey, so there's the debate's back. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Of course, there's not a debate on this. It's a Christmas movie. It's always
there's no debate, but people actually are questioning it. It's like, no, that's the no.
Arguably one of the best Christmas movies ever, to be honest.
Well, I don't know. I think Elf and Fred Claus are kind of dominate the conversation, but I will watch Die Hard at Christmas anytime.
Elf. Look, Elf is probably my number 3.
Really?
Die Hard is probably my number 2. But everyone knows what the best Christmas movie is. Everyone knows. Come on.
Don't be an asshole. Do not be an asshole. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not. That has nothing to do with Christmas.
Don't you fucking do it.
The thing you're thinking of.
Disconnect you in a heartbeat. Do not.
Listen, the thing you're thinking of doesn't have anything to do with Christmas.
No,
it's not that.
I know that glint in your eye. You're about to do it.
No, it's not what you think.
I'm going to have to do something awful to you when I see you next.
It's not what you think.
What is it?
Bad Santa.
Oh, I love Bad Santa. Yes, I love it. That's your Bad Santa. I love Bad Santa.
That is the best Christmas movie. Bad Santa, then Die Hard, then Elf, then Youngblood.
Asshole, fucking idiot, don't fucking idiot. You know, at least it wasn't. You know,
then Dino Croc.
I invite you on for a pleasant conversation, and you turn it into shit. You turn it into shit.
Don't forget Dino Croc.
I can't have anything.
Don't forget Dino Croc versus Super Gator.
You know what? Fuck you. Just somebody already beat you to it, so don't even bother. Right?
Good. And don't forget Snakes on a Plane either. Very scary. Very, very scary.
Only to losers. Only to weaklings and losers. That's scary. Only the people who need gun control. Oh my God, we got to control guns because this might be. Oh, the snakes! Who's gonna save me?
Actually, we went out shooting the other day in the desert, and a buddy of mine was telling me that if you shoot a rattlesnake with a .45, you always hit it in the head. And I was like, why is that? They say because the .45 at subsonic velocities is slow enough for the rattlesnake to actually start to take a strike at the bullet as it comes towards it. And that's why you always hit a rattlesnake in the head. And I'm like, okay, I need to find a rattlesnake. We got to try this out. So I don't know if he was messing with me or not, but every time I go out in the desert to go shooting now, it's like, hey, we need to find a freaking rattlesnake.
Well, Pete is going to love this. great. Peter's gonna jump on this and give me shit.
Yeah, but you know what the thing about PETA is? Fuck PETA. That's yeah.
That can't be true.
You said fuck before me today, so I'm clear.
Oh, did I start it? Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Arta, I'm with you. I don't think it's true, but I'll shoot a rattlesnake and find out. It's fine.
Will you eat it though?
Sure, why not?
Have you eaten rattlesnake before?
Shockingly, I ate rattlesnake at a restaurant.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, most people eat it like they're in some weird country doing some stuff that they can't talk about, and they like sat with the indigenous locals and had some No, I had it at a restaurant in Montana, in Billings, Montana, and it was rattlesnake sausage. It was actually pretty delicious.
Well, so honest, this guy's a gun dealer. This guy here.
Oh, you're a gun dealer.
This is Darwin. This is my buddy who works for Battle Arms.
Yeah. Hey, used to work for Arsenal Inc. Now Battle Arms Development, and prior to that, RTG Parts. So very cool. Nice to have a gun dealer on board, an FFL. Does he have an SOT also?
Ask him. I don't know.
I just did.
He says he work. I misrepresented. I work in a gun shop. So
okay. All right. Which gun shop? Where? I want to know.
Well, I misrepresented him. Darwin worked in a gun shop in Montana. Yeah.
Me?
Didn't you work at a?
When I first moved to Wyoming, before I started working in marketing at RTG Parts, like I had like a month of nothing. Like my job didn't start till January, and I wasn't going to just sit around and do nothing. So I actually took a job for a month working the gun counter at Sportsman's Warehouse. And oh shoot, you work at Nagel's? I was just at Nagel's in Texas not too long ago. I literally just stopped in September at Nagel's. I was on a long road trip going to 3 major shooting events in the industry, and they were back-to-back weekends. And so I stopped at like dealers, distributors, different influencers' homes and stuff like that, throughout the trip. And Nagel's was one of the places in Texas I stopped at. Good store. I think I actually bought something there for Becky as well. Yeah. Oh man, he lives in Texas. I'm a little jealous, man. I'm ever since I left Wyoming, I'm jealous of anyone who lives in like Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Texas.
He says what day were you there? Because he probably saw him.
Oh, I don't know. That was back in September when I was in Texas. I was there for a few weeks, and you know what's shockingly, I can't even remember which city Nagel's was in, because I was in like Dallas, Fort Worth, northern Dallas, like McKinney area. I was in Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Waxahachie.
Like that Johnny Cash song. I was in.
What? Yeah, write a song for me, man.
There's a Johnny Cash song. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Ever heard that song?
Did you say Johnny Depp or Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash. Yeah, Johnny Depp. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It sounded like you said Johnny Depp.
No. Remember the Alamo, sir?
Yes, definitely remember the Alamo. But yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Working in a gun store can be kind of fun.
Yeah. So hey, what else is going on, man? You just wait for your mom?
Yeah, she's over at Trader Joe's right now. I'm in the car just chilling. I took her out to brunch a little earlier. Just doing all that good son stuff.
The Alamo is a site of a great historic battle between the state of Texas and the Mexican Army. When Texas is trying to become its own territory. So it's a site of a great battle. Jack,
Yeah.
the city of Houston, Texas is because, like, Sam Houston.
Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, for anyone in the Texas area, especially like down near San Antonio, Brandon Herrera, the AK guy, is running for Congress. So throw him all your support, everything you can. He's a really good guy, massive 2A supporter. I'd love to see him get elected. I promise you, he will say something absolutely hilarious and inappropriate to AOC that'll make us all laugh and be thankful that we got him in there. So support Brandon Herrera for Congress down in South Texas there. Is that okay? I just plugged a politician. He's not really a politician. What?
Oh, I just sent you a text, man. Hunter
okay.
Styles. Hang on. Hunter Styles. Oh, my God. Hunter, how are you, man? It's been 2 years, 3 years? Hunter, let's talk back channels, buddy. I want to hear from you. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Jim, I like the hat, man. It's very appropriate for the holidays.
I'm an appropriate kind of girl.
Yeah, you need to grow your beard a little longer, though. Like me.
I had to shave it for a thing.
Yeah.
All right, with Mark Teschner.
Oh, you saw Mark Teschner?
No, but I sent him a tape. It's for a thing from Mark Teschner.
Very cool.
Playing a weapons dealer, so
Oh, please tell him. Please, if you talk to him, please tell him I said hi, guys. A little background: Mark Teschner is a casting director, and a really nice guy and a good friend of both Jim and myself. Mark is the one who actually put my twins on General Hospital when they were babies. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's literally a highway across from the district. Nice. Well, show him whatever support you can. Brandon's a great guy, and like I said, he'll say "fuck" on the floor of the House. So it should be a lot of fun getting him into Congress. Oh, Narks is out there, huh?
Oh yeah, Narks is always here, man.
Is there a chat that? Well, I guess I can't really see that much because I'm on my phone.
Yeah. Kyle Taville and got a good crew here. Been a good crew all day. My next job, I just did a thing for Yakuza. I just came out. I got the freedom. It came out in November. Just got English release. I think 2 days ago. I got from PCB reached out to me, said I could talk about it now. So Yakuza, and then I'm working on another AAA game, but I can't even talk about. So let's leave it alone.
Oh, awesome! Let's talk about that.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah.
So what else is new, guys? Hey, guys, my mom's going to come out and need a ride to the next place. So while you have me, if you want to set me off, if you want to ask me some question that tees me up to say something really horrible, now's your time.
Because my channel has not been pinged or censored in a long time, so I really need that, please.
Oh, we can't have that.
Yeah,
we can't have that.
Yeah.
There's just no excitement without getting demonetized.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Narc.
I don't make any money off of this anyway, so there's nothing to be monetized. I still want them to shut me down. I don't make any money off of this thing, but
yeah. Well, if showing my Glock in the cup holder of my car didn't do that for you already.
Says Darwin, you look too much like a redneck Santa had a child with a border hopper.
Oh, that's fucking great. That's great.
My boy knows his guns here. He said 9mm Largo is a great caliber.
9mm Largo is a great caliber. So that's funny. Most of the time I get like Santa Claus mixed with something Arabic, but looks like I got the Santa Claus mixed with something South American. So okay, I'll take it. I'm very ethnically ambiguous.
Let's see. Has your
Darwin has
yeah. Read it. Go ahead.
More full than ever. The $1 Million Chris. You know what? So here's the bad thing about leaving California. Yes, there's a bad thing. Is in other places outside of California, there aren't as many people readily available to make cry, right? Like, so in Wyoming, in Wyoming, you're not going to make anyone cry because, like everyone there is conservative. Like, they're normal people. They're not like triggered by everything and, this and that. So, that's the hard thing. In California, I could make someone cry in a second. The barrel's going a little bit dry. So, hey, Mr. NM, you hope I'm safe. Well, as you can see, very safe right now. I'm practicing safety everywhere I go.
Just practicing safety. Just practicing everywhere you go.
Practicing safety here in the Trader Joe's parking lot in Las Vegas. Absolutely, safety first, my friends.
I'm going straight to heck. That's it. I'm losing it all. Yeah.
No, come on.
He doesn't make fake. Yeah, Darwin.
That's a Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS.
Just so you know.
Yeah. My 300 blackout Sig Rattlers in the back.
Do you still have the arsenal in the in the closet?
Yes, I do. Yeah. No, I'm kind of boring these days. I used to carry, have a lot of different guns that I'd cycle into my carry stuff. But these days it's just like, I don't know, like the world's not screwing around anymore. So I just tend to just, grab old trusty, grab one of my Glocks and take that with me wherever I go. Oh yeah, Arda likes the Sig Rattler. Well, the Sig Rattler's awesome, especially with the Sig SLH titanium suppressor on the muzzle end of it. So very, very nice little SBR. Jim, you got to actually come out and shoot the Rattler. I don't think you've shot the Rattler yet.
No, we did the battle arm stuff. The automatics. Yeah, we did the automatics.
Okay. Yeah. I've got a couple Rattlers. You can come out and shoot. They're both suppressed, so nice and quiet. You can tell that makes me happy.
Oh boy, now the boys are talking.
I practice safely appendix carry with a round in the chamber. Yeah, you know what? Okay, we need to talk about this actually. Also, Shadow Systems better than Glock. So in Texas made, Shadow Systems is fantastic. They're a great group of guys. Several of my friends, close friends in the industry work there. Love those guys. I just saw them at the NASGW show in Ohio. And they make great guns. You got to realize, like, I'm going to be 46 next year. So, I tend to just buy what I know. I buy suppressors. I buy Surefire. I buy flashlights. I buy Surefire. Carry a handgun. I carry a Glock. I'm just an old FUD. But you got to carry with one in the chamber. If you're one of those guys that carries a gun with a loaded magazine, but not one in the chamber, then you know what? Like, that's unsafe. You always have to have one in the chamber. And if you don't trust having one in the chamber, then you're either carrying the wrong gun or you're doing something incorrect. Carry one in the chamber at all times. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen of people in an emergency situation who go to pull their gun and have to rack that slide. And in the moment that they're racking the slide, they get shot. It's happened plenty of times. Always one in the chamber. Hey, Teddy Bush, good to see you. Wait, what picture is that in Teddy's is that a redhead? I have a thing for redheads. So anyway, back to safety, always carry with one in the chamber.
If you don't have the personal authority to carry it without one in the chamber, then maybe you shouldn't be carrying at all.
Right. And nothing with, I know a lot of old school FUDs are like, oh no, I need to carry, cocked with a manual safety. No manual safety. See this? It's a safety God gave to you. It's attached to you at all times. Okay. Yeah. There's your safety.
Oh my goodness. Dude, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Glad you're on. Came in Sig community. I've been doing this for an hour and 45 minutes. About time to kill it. I'm going to what? Yeah.
So it's almost time to let everyone know where your wood is.
Oh, Teddy says she had red hair not so long ago.
Oh, you dirty girl.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you. And I mean that in the nicest possible way.
We have Krampus and Doomsday Survivor. I love these guys. I love this place.
Am I the Doomsday Survivor?
Yeah, I'm Krampus.
Don't call me a Doomsday Survivor. I don't want to survive Doomsday. I definitely don't want to survive. This world is not getting any better anytime soon. If there's a Doomsday, take me, please.
Oh, unbelievable. Sure.
Come on, Teddy Bush. Say something else so I can check out that picture again. There it is. Red hair and tattoos, best combo. Okay, you know what? I'm in a public place. This might not be the best.
Stop it. All right. We're gonna.
Hey, my wood is definitely out.
Jesus Christ. All right. So on that note, I'll be back here on Wednesday. I'll put it in. Like I said, the concert is next Saturday, 3:00. Come by. I will be broadcasting it. Let's thank Darwin for showing up today and doing what he does best.
Thank you for having me.
And as we say, wood's out.
My wood is out.